Welcome back, everybody. It's episode number 2 of the Factorio Midstrap playthrough and build test. Off camera, I built some more of this layout, so now all the lines are active. We got the bricks going up here and all the different things going down the belts. We are ready to start using the science dude over here, which is, I think it's mostly in place. We've got to put some more belts there to connect it. But it's ready to go, so we can start decommissioning this area over here. I think I'm going to snag these extra belts and these inserters. I'll use them eventually. And I'm going to... The main thing I want are the labs here, because there's nowhere in the production area that builds them, because we only need 28 ever. And then we never need them again. So I didn't put them in this production area, because it just seems like a little bit of it's unnecessary if you can just craft a few by hand. Oh my goodness! Oh, rookie mistake. Always pick up the inserters first. Okay, well, since we've done this far, I'm going to pick up these machines as well. And we can dump those. I'll come back later for the rest of that stuff. We can dump the some of these things into other machines and repurpose them. We've got some stone here. Oh, I know how to get rid of stone. Let's go up here to the brick line. I've researched a few technologies, so our production area needs to get updated. I need to stamp down the blueprint again, and there is a little kind of a slightly annoying thing that happens when you stamp down a blueprint on top of itself to update machines with new recipes, in that it will change your chests if you change how they're limited. So for instance, we're done with this type of ammo. I don't need it anymore. We're going to be doing the advanced one, which relies on that one, so I don't want this chest getting filled up. So I've just limited it so it doesn't get used. But if we find our blueprint and I stamp it down again, it's going to update the chest again. So I could just delete this one. But once we have construction robots, every time I stamp it down, they're going to put this chest back. So what we can do, a little workaround, is we can come here into our localized blueprint book, not the master copy in this tab here. You don't want to change this one, but the one in our inventory. Come in here, right-click, and get rid of all the iron chests. Bam. So now when it updates, and I suppose I could also, if we want to not worry about the robots, I still want the chest there in general. The chest being there is okay. I just don't want it being overridden. So now it won't change the things when we update them. What's missing here? That's a type of shotgun ammo. Now, I did find a little bit of trivia. I found one tiny error in this build so far, and it was right here. This splitter used to be here, and because I was siphoning off the coal, there was no actual coal on that side of the belt, and so this inserter never got use, and so I had to move it forward. And so now this is out of date. I had to bend this around, and blop. There, now it's fixed. And so every time I stamp that down, until I update the master blueprint, which I'm not going to do till the end of the series, and I've found all the errors, I gotta delete that little space there, that piece of belt every time. We will be updating these to Mark IIs. Let's run up here. That's a lot of... Oh my gosh. That is a lot of inserters. Okay, I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna put half of them in there so that they get recycled. But the main thing I want to do is get our science up and running again. We want to move to oil type stuff and the third and fourth. Oh, okay. Don't stand on belts and place things at the same time. Bad idea. Yeah, you just did it again. Good job. We want to place all these belts and get things up and running. Whoops, that's okay. Fantastic. Human error. That's why we're using robots, because humans are fallible and robots are not. Robots only do what you tell them to do, but still. Okay. I put some of the pipes in on that section as well. Things should be flowing down. Go ahead and do that. That's missing the splitter. This should be, yeah, that's mixing copper plate and green circuits. Belt is not compressed. Eventually up to here, this will be a red belt eventually, but everything after this point will stay the way it is. We will be updating the bus to red belts, but none of the actual science. So this splitter, I guess the splitter will need to be updated probably, but nothing past the splitter. Okay, we got the gear wheels going. I'm just going to going to double check that it's working. Oh yeah, we have the same problem that this is not... Yeah, this needs to be updated. Okay, I need to make a note because this splitter is not allowing green circuits on the right side. This inserter isn't doing anything. Alright, and you are missing gear wheels because they're all getting snagged by the inserter. That will catch up in not too long and back up. We still don't have enough mining drills to support all of this, but it should... Oh, here's something we're missing. 28 research laboratories. All the way down. Bam. Okay. Power still is doing okay. I've started putting down some turrets. And we need to start clearing trees for the next blueprint. I do have it on my bar. I don't need to go into my inventory for it. It's going to be this one. So we need this amount of space cleared out. And I don't have to chop trees anymore because I have some modern technology at my disposal now. And they're called grenades. Bam! It might be worth researching one level of explosive damage so I can one-shot these trees, actually. Alright, well, I am starting to run out of things to build for this phase. We're still waiting on some research. I have to research the car after logistics, and we have to research railroads so that we can start training in some oil. We have to go look for it with the car. So I think what we'll do is we will start working on the next blueprint. I have some belts to build anyway to get the ingredients for the robots to get down the belts. I think, let's see, what's in the way? Fast inserter, that's because I changed that research recipe that we talked about a minute ago. I did blow up, I think I blew up all the trees. That's what I'm concerned with. Let's run down here and just see if I can see everything at once. Yeah, for the most part, if I have to... I wonder... I don't think grenades really affect ghosted images. Let me shift-click that. I don't think they affect ghosted images. So, hypothetically, you know, I probably could just grenade anything here. I don't think they have, like, spectral damage or anything. And we definitely want the iron. I'm going to trace the iron down the belt first. And I suppose we only really need the first lane, so I'll do the top lane. Logistics, finished. Okay, so that unlocks railroads and automobilism. That's automobilism. Yeah, automobilism. Let's research automobilism. And we're going to run this guy down. We're just going to start filling out as much as we can until we have the tech we need to get up to blue and gray science. I suppose I should probably fill in that science first, right? Instead of doing this way down here. That goes there. Oh, that's because they had the splitter way right there. Okay, yeah, so I did the wrong one, actually. That's brilliant. Uh-oh. Guess he wasn't paying attention while he was trying to fill in stuff. Okay, we got some friendlies. They've brought us some fruitcake as their, like, warming present. Let's do this with auto-target. Oh, there's new rifle sounds. Yeah, that's right. I waited for them to attack so we could find some new sound effects. You're dead! Okay, perhaps we should repair this. That was not that great, but not the biggest deal in the world, I guess. All those belts are gone. They don't like belts. They like to eat them. I do happen to have some... Wow, they destroyed all kinds of stuff. All right. So let's see. What is missing? That guy's missing. That guy's missing. We need to... I guess they're out of power because... Oh, they destroyed all the belts. All right. So if I have some of this... what is missing here and why don't we have power? Because these guys don't have fuel. I guess we just need to jumpstart enough of it to get the power going. And then I need to check the power lines. These guys don't have power. Mainly I'm looking for the stuff. Although this should, what are we missing here? What's going on? Why isn't it working? There should be a power pole right there, actually. Power lines go down this way. And then there should be one right there. Just make sure that they're linked up. Let me actually move that one, something like that. Oh, the water. Right, water. That might help. That's what the problem was. Figured it out. Figured it out. Okay, so this actually does need to be a little bit different because this pipe was going there. And then I can do that. All right, did I make some repair packs? I think I did. We're back in business. We did get attacked, obviously. And I did have some towers, although I think they probably came in from down here. Yeah, okay. All right. So I guess we need some turrets down here, and just to keep a better eye out, I did just finish researching a car, which will help us respond to these kind of things. I need to get the stuff together to take care of that. Let me just put down a few of these. I have mostly filled out a lot of this science. We need to get the red belts to fill out the rest, and we need to go in search of oil, because we don't have any of that. I've been researching fluid wagons, so we can use a fluid wagon. But we're almost there. Alright, so I have researched all the oil stuff, but I don't know where any oil is, so maybe we should drive around a bit. We are not really producing enough ammo all at once, so I sped that up to a fast inserter. And we did get attacked from this side. We're protected most places except, I guess, right up there. I've got some turrets kind of almost everywhere. Oh, there's oil up there. I see some aliens up in that direction. Alright, let's go take a look and do some scouting. Now that we have a car and we can zip. Oh, I researched rail line. Hang on. Let me use my radar here, and I need to restamp this down so we can start producing. So we can start producing railroads, which should now be, yeah, there they go. Okay, we need to start creating those so that we can actually make our rail line up here. And the water's going to be easier because we've got a lake quite close. Yeah, this seems okay. This seems alright. We're going to need some turrets. I don't see any aliens super close by. Okie dokie, so while I was waiting for enough engines to be crafted to make all my locomotives, I managed to fill in pretty much, well, most of the bus anyway. A lot of it, we don't have a radar on that side yet, but a lot of it you can see there is filled in. I've got a car. Did I pick up my car? Is it in my inventory? Dude, where's my car? No, I left it down here. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we will pick up the car, put it in our pocket, at least at first. And we're going to run a rail line out there. I think this is the oil. Yeah, this is blue. I made the water one blue. Oh, man. The way that they've changed the way that the rails are placed, it's a little bit unintuitive sometimes when you're wanting to start. Once you have it started, it's okay. I kind of liked it better the way it used to work. Okay, so I think we want to dodge that. We want to go up here to that guy. And let's make sure I have everything I want. We got some walls. I got some turrets. We have some ammo. I've got 200 extra ammo there with my gun. And we've got train stops. We've got our locomotives. We've got our pump jacks. We got pipes. Okay, I think we're good to go. And we're just going to do this super easy. I guess I could do this from the car once we get started here. It's a little bit harder to make the rails as straight as it needs to be. Maybe we can try it. Let's try. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? It's in my pocket. And we got some coal to fill up. There we go. Okay, here we go. For the most part, aliens tend to ignore trains themselves, and once a train is up to speed, they can pretty much plow right through aliens. So we only really need some turrets over by the outpost, which... Oh, hello. Hi. I don't have any ammo in my car, which was the oh, there we go. Now I got some. Okay, no problem. We are getting attacked. At least I discovered from which direction they are coming. They're coming from the south. Down here. As long as we just keep an eye on it, shouldn't be a big problem. Even when they did knock out my power, it wasn't that big of a deal. I guess from this point we will just go... I sort of want to dodge... Oops, okay. Alright. Want to dodge the trees. Can't reach. Seems like my reach is less. I guess I gotta reach out of the window with my axe, so I guess it makes sense I would have less reach from within the car. This is why I was gonna put the car in the pocket, because it's a little bit awkward. Alright, we should be up and running. Let me put that there, just research gates, so we can drive the car out of here. I had to go back to make some more tanks. These tanks aren't strictly necessary for the first phase of the build, but they will be useful later. Oh, I didn't pick up this locomotive. That'll be a problem, because I don't have any signals, and when I construct the train down below and send it up here, it's going to crash into that thing. I did want to, since I have radars and stuff installed, I wanted to copy the color just to do it. So there we go, and then we have to rename this to oil pickup is fine. Pick up some oil. We're drilling it. How's our power doing? It's doing okay for now. And all this is going. Let me put a light down here. I did bring some more turrets. Oh, I didn't fix this. Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. Turrets, in general, pro tip, should be inside your perimeter fence. That is a good rule of thumb. You know, I have too much ammo to give them, but we can give them just some general coverage. And the aliens we are getting at the moment are the small biters, so we're not that big of a deal. We got the signals. We're pretty close to being ready to start the blue science. And we're just going to keep researching all the different things we need. In the end, we'll just do everything. Actually, let's give that all 25. I have an extra 200, and I don't have to come out here too often, so let's just go ahead and make a bunch of turrets. It's pretty good coverage. Not sure exactly where we'll get attacked from. So I'm just going to make pretty much a circle, and then after this, we will need to set up the water. All right, first train about to be up, and you didn't copy the color. Hey. Oh, that's super annoying. Wow. Okay. You didn't automatically give me the nice oil color. Well, we can get it later when the robots do one. But basically, that's what we want to do. We want to let this guy get a little bit of fuel. And that's actually enough. We want to say, hey, kindly go to oil pickup and fill up your inventory. Full cargo. And then come back here to oil drop and empty your cargo. Bam, that's it. Automatic. Get going. Okay, next one we'll have to do is the water. But now that we've done that, we can go... Before we do that, let's go ahead and set up a little bit of oil extraction. We want the first one at first, and we can see if I set up all this correctly. We have to do some blue science to get oil processing too. Stack inserter finished. We can't do the blue science just yet. So we'll do one more. Capacity bonus will be huge, so let's do that. We'll have to... We've got to do a few of these to get to the one that gives us the bonus for everything. Let's see, what do we need to do here? What do I need to do? Gonna have the oil... Oh yeah, red circuits. Okay, let's set up the red circuits. I could always stamp it down, but I know what these are, so I'll just do this manually. There we go. Start to get them constructed. They're gonna wait on the plastic until the oil gets back. There it is. All right, now we can observe to see. This guy is going to make rocket fuel later. I don't need to fill him in right now. You are getting oil. Fantastic. And for oil processing 1, we're only getting petroleum gas. And is that flowing outwards everywhere? It's going to go down that way. Where do we need it going down here, though, for the plastic. Hey, it's working. All right. Oh, I never put these inserters down. There we go. All right, so now red circuits should start getting made. Okay, we should be ready to set up the water now. Water pickup right down there. Same kind of deal. Add station, water pickup, and we want full cargo. Add station, water drop. And empty cargo, and you're off and running. Hooray. Okay, so that is what we need for the red or the blue science. We should be able to set this up now. We're going to need some underground fast belts. So I guess we should probably head down here to the right and set up all those machines. Do I have enough? I guess I should pick up some belts, and then we should get to placing so we can get that up and running. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, hit stuff. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so first thing to do, we need to replace all these guys and let the belts flow downwards and make sure that they are going down the line properly. I did find the first actual real legitimate mistake in the bus, and it's actually right here. We have a belt that goes 5 spaces. I had to change things, I guess, to get the pipes to go through. So I think temporarily what I'm going to do is get rid of that belt, or the pipe, and just do that so that the iron can flow through. And, oh, okay, we need to do it again. All the items are here, so we don't need these little symbols anymore. Get rid of this guy. There we go. And then run down to the end and start to get the red belts up and running. Did I bring extra? Yeah, I did not have. I don't have any ammo on me at all. Oh. And there are aliens right there. Ah, perhaps we should take care of that. Let me come right back. Let me come right back in just a minute. We don't have enough iron to like do everything at once right now. Anyway, so it's okay. We got to do the science and stuff like that while I'm doing this kind of thing. I've got 7 turrets left. Give me that. 288. That's pretty good. Pick up some more turrets. Okay, that'll be a little bit anyway. I can set up some turrets over on this side. See if I can drive through here without hitting something. Okay, alright, don't hit anything. So, we want to get the red belts up and running. First things first, so I can set up blue and gray science. So, we're going to need a splitter there, blah, 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 underground belts. And these guys, oh, I need to bring power all the way down here. Substations, huh? Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of flaw in this design, because guess what? We need blue science to research substations, so I think what I actually need to do... I think I need to handcraft enough of these belts to get the blue science running, and then we can research substations, and then I can power this area. Ah, okay, so I guess that's what I have to do. Before I leave here, I'm going to set up some more turrets, then we're going to handcraft some of the red belts, I guess. And then we'll come back here and we'll set this up after that. Let me just make sure we don't get murderized if the aliens decide to come in from this angle, from those bases up there. Okay, so officially blue science should be up and running, and as soon as that science is done, the battery research, as that's done, we'll start researching substations. And then we can power up that right side. I did make a little micro gear wheel area to facilitate the production, because these take a lot of gear wheels. And I'll just get rid of that, I guess. Okay, so one problem we are having is that we need to expand power. And as you can see, we have water way over here. And this is a really nice coal patch right there. It's very big. It could run one of these big, at least one or two of the big... steam power layouts I have, but it's sort of really far away from the water. So I need to figure out something to do in the short term. I think what we may want to do short term is just basically duplicate that right here. And that will get us through the near term until we get the next phase up and running with the robots flying around anyway. So, I'm going to need steam engines. I have those boilers. I need to pick up a few more and go set that up. Battery is finished. Substation, please. We also want... Should we do advanced oil processing first? Yeah, probably. Since blue science is up and running, I should do this one first. Because this one will help with our oil production in general. And then we'll do the substation after that. And then we can set up robots. Okay, finally, we can turn on... Oh, Okay, first thing you do is you place the item wrong. That's a good job. Let's see, what do we actually have to do to connect up the power? I guess we'll just trace it back. I'll just go around the corner here. And I guess this is a note I'll have to make to myself. I also just noticed that the pipes that are going to be transported, I think it's the lubricant pipes, are missing from the layout, and I'm wondering if they got cut out, because I had to, like, I had the big base, right? And I had to cut it into pieces and try to make sure that everything overlaps properly, and maybe I screwed something up. Oh, look, looks like I made exactly the right amount. Fantastic. We do need a radar there. Modular armor done. We need lubricant, so let's research that. Bam, radar. Then we can come down here, and the first thing I want to do is get the red belts started crafting. I guess I left my car there. We need to get the red belts crafting, then fill in the rest so that we can get the engines, so we can get the robot frames. All right, so this is what these guys are supposed to be doing. Let's put in, let's do machines first. There we are. And don't stand on a belt when you're placing belts. Lubricant done! Oh my gosh, it's happening so quickly. All right, explosives, I guess, it doesn't matter. Just research things. I think that's the last of the researches we need to unlock the robot. Oh, I suppose I actually need to research robots, don't I? Probably should have done that, but this one will be done before too long. You also... Oh, yeah, okay, so we don't have enough... 2 more substations, maybe that'll do the trick. Because I need to power these machines, actually, strangely enough. Yeah, I'm going to need more than that. Maybe I can grab things because I brought the belts down here. We need some steel. There should be steel right there. Yeah, everything we need right on the belt. Bam, bam. Boom! Oh my gosh. Explosives. Okay. We don't want combat robotics, but we do want robotics. Let's just do, let's search for construction. So I can find them. There they are. What's behind them? We need electric engine. And then we want robotics. Can I queue? Oh, I guess I can't queue until I launch a rocket by default. I think there's an option you can maybe tick when you start a game to have the research queuing by default right off the bat, but I always forget to look for it when I start a new world. Part of the problem, I don't start new worlds very often, so it's not exactly a thing I think about very often. And once we launch a rocket, we won't have to worry about it. You're missing that one belt. Okay, we don't have those chests yet, so I'm not worried about that. But I do want these going. I can't craft those either. I guess that's the next thing. Next thing we need to research, because that's going to be important. Electric engines finished. Okay, what about, we need some logistics chests. We need the red one. Right there, which is behind the robotics. All right, we're getting there. May as well craft all this stuff. And I don't have stack inserters, which is going to be some gear wheels. So we will need to handcraft you those. Boop, 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 beep, boop. There you go. Put those on my bar. Oh, yeah. All right, so this stuff's getting crafted. I just don't have everything up and running. And while I'm waiting on some research, we can start filling in these guys. That's not the right type of belt. Although, this will eventually get upgraded to red belts. Just not right off the bat. Doesn't need it right off the bat. We just want things up and running. Get everything up and running, then we upgrade all the things. Okay, so we're getting pretty close. Came back here to resupply, and we need to, let me scroll back through. I need to restamp this guy to update our oil blueprints, and I think we also have the steel furnaces now, which we want to start making, although we don't need to make them here, per se. Let's see, is this the wrong blueprint? No, this is right. Let's see, like that. There we go. Oh, that's why all these are red, is because I upgraded these to... assembly machine Mark IIs, which is maybe why it's not updating the recipe. I'm almost certain that last one there on the right is steel furnaces. And steel furnaces just need what? They need bricks and steel, which... For steel bricks. Yeah, okay, so that's probably what that is. But we're probably going to let's just do that much. We don't need that many. Modules has finished researching. I'm just kind of doing random stuff from the first 2 and or 3 at this point. Worker robot speed actually is going to be very useful. Let's grab that and let's wander down here and let's see that all this got updated. We can, change these guys to Mark IIs, and I want to make sure that all these pipes have been laid out properly. We've got the cracking now. This particular ratio is geared towards... It's optimized for the beacons later on and the productivity and stuff, but it should be fine for now. This right here, this is wrong. This should be something like... Okay. Pipes should be something like that, I guess. Okay, now they're cracking. Crack-a-lacking. These all connect. Light oil all connects. Light oil goes through there, connects up through there to the cracking. Cracking. Light oil. Light oil. Alright. Lubricant getting made. And on the belt, is it getting made? Yes, it's getting made, but we need a pipe there. And we've got our sulfuric acid should be going down the line. Worker robot speed done. Man, we're just lickety-split. All kinds of things getting done. Okay, now we need to fix the issue where the pipes here got removed from the blueprint at some point. But obviously it just follows the same patterns, so it's pretty straightforward. Then we get down to right there, and this is the last point. This is where it makes sense. I don't know if it's included in the other ones, and I intentionally removed that for some reason. I shouldn't have. Or, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Okay. Is there a disconnect somewhere else? It should go right through here. Or has it just not got down this far enough? Oh, that's too far, huh? Okay, so then I'll do this. There, okay, now the lubricant is flowing. And we can actually start... I should have all the technology to start crafting up the robots. And so I guess we need to stamp this down to update all of this stuff. And we need to craft a single RoboPort. So let's grab our blueprint. This one right here. And find the overlap. Pow! Okay, yeah, those are all in place now. And we just need to make sure that things can run down. I ran out of underground belts. Ooh, I don't know if I brought enough. But we should be making them right there. So I can always snag more from that. So this guy needs to come down there. We definitely need the steel. We're going to need the green circuits. We will need the red circuits, I think. Just fill in everything, I guess. That second line. Oh, because this is not filled in. All right, I ran out. How many is in here? 26. Might not be enough. Okay, here we go. Flip-plop, flip-plop, flip-plop. And our first RoboPort. Where did it go? It's not done yet. There. Okay, there it is. A little anxious. There we are. Okay, so we have a RoboPort. Hooray. Now we just need to see what isn't getting made and why. And what is this belt right here? Red circuits. We were missing that. Okay, that's going to flow down that a ways. Okay, are these guys are not getting iron? Oh, because I didn't fill in all the inserters. Oh, that might help. Oh, yeah, inserters. Inserters are useful. No wonder things weren't all working. And there's the lubricant, which I ran out, and we've got the sulfuric acid now. If I finish connecting up the pipes. There we go, and then this guy needs to come through here. There's some weird gaps here, again, because we're going to add beacons in later. Okay, we are making electric engines, which will make... That's what we're missing for flying robot frames, which is what we're going to need for that, and we need green circuits for them, which is going to come down this belt right here, and it's waiting for this guy. Oh, I ran out! Oh, no. Uh-oh. There should be some more there right now. Okay. Oh, one more set. It's not going to be enough. We have to craft more. I suppose what I could do is manually feed it just to get it going until I have crafted enough of those things locally. Just dump that in there. Okay. We're waiting on those. They're getting made. Hooray, hooray. First robot frame is getting made, and we've got some more of these guys. Just fill things in as I'm able. Blah, blah. Okay, here they come. Here they come. And we're out. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a strangly, like a... We're a little bit limited on the iron until we set up the next of our upgrades. I think we might want to upgrade our belts to red before we add this next area, though. Oh, they're flying around. Oh, we have them. Oh, I didn't even notice the first one that got made. We have 4 construction robots, and they're flying around doing stuff. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. All right, so we have 31 construction robots. I crafted 3 total roboports. I crafted that one and that one and that one to allow them to expand far enough over here to place these belts on the left so that the belts can come up through here, and then we can craft roboports right there. And then they can spread everything else on their own, and I can worry about other things. I'm just going to be the overseer. They are going to be the mindless peons who do what I say. And we are getting attacked here. We're going to have to take care of that. I'm running out of ammo there, but it's not a huge deal. It's well within our grasp. Worker, robot, cargo, size, research. Although I think that's probably more for logistics robots than construction robots. I don't know why I researched that. Let's do... it doesn't matter. Whatever. Just research things. We got a lot of things to do. Next time, we are going to upgrade eventually to the next blueprint, which is going to add all of these steel furnaces, or electric furnaces, rather. And we need to start stockpiling those as soon as we are able, and they get crafted right here. Right there. So we need to make sure that we have a lot of those, and we're going to start upgrading our bus to red belts. We're going to upgrade all these to steel furnaces, and we're going to make use of more of our mining here in the background, and we're going to have to look for probably more steam power along the way before we can start with the nuclear. There's this giant coal patch there, which I would like to use, but it's sort of in the way. Maybe we'll put the blueprint down for the next section, and then I'm going to have to, like, figure out where we're getting water if I want to use that, or we could. Yeah, we need the water. Yeah, I'm not sure. We need more steam power. We have to figure out how to connect our water to coal, or maybe we'll make solid fuel with our oil, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out next time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments below. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.